There is a moment in every life when the crowd becomes unbearable, when the noise becomes a prison, when their praise feels like poison, and their approval a leash. This moment is not a breakdown, it is a breakthrough. You are not going mad, you are awakening. Friedrich Nietzsche knew what most fear to admit. Freedom is not found in belonging, it is found in walking alone. This is not a path of comfort, it is the path of the lion, the thinker, the creator, and the price of this path is everything the herd clings to. Today, we walk that road, alone. There is a reward for walking alone, and it is not loneliness, it is clarity. You see what others cannot. You feel what others numb. You create what others fear to imagine. You become the rarest of things, an individual, not a brand, not a product, not a projection of collective opinion. You are you, unfiltered, unafraid, untamed. And something changes. You begin to enjoy your own company. You stop chasing validation. You recognize the beauty of your solitude. You attract only those who see you, not your mask. This is freedom, not loud, not glamorous, not televised, but it is the kind that no one can give and no one can take away. From childhood, you were taught to belong, to blend in, to make others comfortable, to seek permission before being real. You were taught that solitude is dangerous, that if no one agrees with you, you must be wrong, that if you are alone, something must be broken in you. But Nietzsche saw the truth. In loneliness, the lonely one eats himself. In a crowd, many eat him. The crowd devours the individual. It punishes originality. It mocks vision. It rewards those who conform and condemns those who create. The more you listen to the herd, the more you lose yourself. You become a mask, a mirror, a ghost, reflecting what others want to see. But inside, you rot. Not from failure, but from abandonment of the self. Solitude is not loneliness. Solitude is sovereignty. It is the place where your mind is no longer infected by the thoughts of others, where you stop reacting and begin reflecting, where your true voice, long buried under noise, begins to whisper again. Nietzsche did not seek a crowd. He walked mountains alone. He wrote for the few, not the many, and he said, "The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The higher you rise, the lonelier it becomes. But this is not a curse, it is a test." Solitude exposes the truth. That most friendships are convenience, that most people don't want depth, they want distraction. That most advice is projection, not wisdom. Only in silence can you hear what the world fears most. Your own thoughts. Most people do not want truth, they want agreement. They seek not to understand, but to be validated. They ask, "Do you agree with me?" Not, "Is this true?" Nietzsche warned against this herd instinct. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. Consensus is comfort, but comfort breeds stagnation. To walk alone is to stand without consensus, to risk being hated, mocked, silenced. But remember, great minds are rarely celebrated in their time. Deep truths are never accepted easily. Those who challenge the world are always exiled before they are praised. If you need others to clap before you act, you are not free. You are a prisoner of applause. True freedom begins the moment you stop asking, "Do they understand me?" and start saying, "I understand myself." Solitude is not natural at first, because you were raised to fear your own company. But Nietzsche's blueprint was clear. You must learn to rely on your own mind, your own vision, your own discipline, your own values. Not inherited, not borrowed, created. This requires strength. The strength to sit in silence without distraction. Think thoughts that frighten others. Build meaning when no one hands it to you. Stand your ground when the entire world pushes back. You stop being a follower, you become an origin. Most men repeat ideas. The free man generates them. You become fire. Not because you were taught to burn, but because you refused to remain cold. The herd will always try to pull you back. They will say, "You've changed. You're too distant. You think you're better than us." But the truth is, you've simply remembered who you were before the world told you who to be. You are not cold. You are clear. You are not arrogant. You are awake, and the road ahead may be empty, but it is finally yours. No one can build you the bridge on which you must cross the river of life, no one but you alone. Nietzsche. So walk, not to be seen, not to be followed, but because you are finally free.